my mother was always more worried about things and like myself. Once I'd fallen off my bike and, I'd grazed my knee, and I'd grit everything, and I was bleeding and everything. And my mother was more worried about the bike, that, if the bike was crashed. And then she was annoyed because I had like tights on and the tights were ripped. Never mind the fact, that I was bleeding and I was hurt and everything. But, as long as the bike was all right. But then, I have to buy you a new pair of tights. I still have dreams. There's one, especially, like a big, country house or whatever. But, in this big room, it's like a bedroom, but there's just, in the middle of it, big, four-poster bed, and the French doors are open, and, the four-poster bed has got, those, curtains and everything. And there's a gentle breeze, everything is blowing and whatever. And I said, the room is minimalist. It's just a bed, and, that's it in the middle of the room. There's nothing. It's just, white walls and wooden floor and I'm enjoying, the dream and everything. And then I wake up and I think, oh shit, what happened? It's as if, because, the clutter, I see it, but I don't see it in a way. My problems really started, that was back in 1996, where I was severely depressed. I had a nervous breakdown and I had an accident as well, and I couldn't walk. I was on crutches for a long while. So things just started piling up, whether it was for recycling or, whatever, things just started piling up. And eventually I walked, but I would keep, newspapers and, the inside of the toilet rolls. I don't know why really, because I don't think you can really, do anything with them. It's very difficult to let go of things. The emotional attachment and the memories attached to the item, and because a lot of it is that, it's like a mausoleum, it's like a time capsule. There's always the internal resistance, that my stuff is sacred. It might be a lot of rubbish, but nobody's allowed to touch it really. Unconsciously, I must need it somehow, because I can't get rid of it. It's very, very, very difficult just to get rid, even of one item. And it happened before, that I managed to sort of get rid of things, but then I've been fishing them out of the bin, when everybody's asleep. I've been going out at 5 o'clock in the morning to fish things out of the bin. I was thinking, no, that was a mistake. Got to get it back, sort of rescue it. I've realised I've always sort of had a bit of a problem, because I always would have to have two of everything. One thing that I'd be using, whether it pens at school or whatever, and one spare, somewhere, It's like thinking of the future in a way, but it's a bit warped, the thinking, I think, when I've been thinking about it. My parents are 82 now, and I've started to panic, because I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm the only child, and what's going to happen to, the house, and the house is full of stuff, and, what am I going to do with it? Because I don't want it either, but, how am I going to get rid of it? Or if I can't get rid of it, what am I going to do with the stuff?